Ranking the best Gridiron Guardians in Madden 25. And boys, we are back here with another Gridiron Guardian release. Today we got part 2. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Now, right before we do go ahead and get into the new cards right here, I want to refresh you guys on my thoughts on the release 1 Gridiron Guardians. And do I really think anything has changed? No, I still think Kyle Hamilton at this 95 overall is pretty insane. Dallas at that 95 is also, in my opinion, the best tight end. And Jerome Baker, Jake Matthews, L'Jarius Sneed, all top end options at their position. And Damar Hamlin is still here for me because Ed Reed is still around like that 4 to like 7 mil range. And I feel like he is the best actually obtainable free safety. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the new cards. Where the first one we have right here is Tyler Huntley, Dolphins great, of course. And this card has 76 speed, 80 throw power with 80 short accuracy, 81 medium, 78 deep. I just think an 81 overall quarterback at this point that doesn't have the best accuracy is not the fastest in the world. Just really don't think that's ideal. So he's going to be someone that is in the trash tier. Right after that, we get Jamari Sawyer right here at 81 pass block power, 80 pass block finesse, and 82 run block. Regular pass block, run block power, run block finesse doesn't matter. So yeah, I like the core ratings on the card. I think he is okay. And for that reason, Jamari is going to go ahead and slightly make the mid tier for me. Now, right after that, we do get Ashton Davis right here, free safety. And this card has 87 speed, 87 acceleration, and that's really what this card is offering you. Not really great man, not really great zone, potential user player as well. I feel like he definitely could have his role. It's just obviously the coverage stats just really aren't there. Ashton Davis is a card for me. I could maybe see him in the good tier, but like Caleb Farley is a lot better in my opinion. Like Caleb Farley with the 89 speed and no coverage stats obviously does a little bit more than Ashton Davis, but I'll slightly put him on this good tier level. Again, just kind of like a slight little budget option. And now right after that, we do get Drew Sanders right here from the Broncos. And Drew Sanders is actually 6'5". He has 84 speed, 87 excel. And again, he basically offers you no coverage. I feel like Drew Sanders is a little bit worse than that Jordan Brooks. I'm going to go ahead and place him in the mid tier. This card isn't as tall, but he is 2 speed points faster. And I feel like, again, I would rather use a Jordan Brooks than Drew Sanders. Maybe could see him on the good level as well, though, because he is 6'5". And right after that, we do have Greg Gaines right here. And Greg Gaines, defensive tackle, 70 speed, 69 excel, 81 block shed's cool, but offers you nothing as a pass rusher with low power moves and also trash finesse moves. And I just think at this point, you just don't really want that. For me, Greg Gaines is going to be someone in the trash tier. All right, and then right after that, we get into the 83s. First one we got is DeJuan Jones. And DeJuan Jones has 84 pass block power, 78 pass block finesse, 81 run block. Now, this card is also like 6'8" and also 330. I feel like DeJuan Jones being like that big of a player model is what kind of saves him a little bit. I'm going to slightly place him in the mid tier. I could actually see him being argued good as well because of the fact that he is just actually the biggest player model in the game. And right after that, we do get Jamie Gillen right here, and he has 83 kick power, 81 kick accuracy. AJ Cole still has more kick power than him, but I mean, kind of similar thoughts to him and Anders Carlson, where it's like he's like the second best punter in the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and place him right by Anders Carlson in this great tier. Again, great punter in the game. And right after that, we get left outside linebacker Jonathan Cooper with 81 speed, 83 acceleration, has lower block shed and lower finesse moves, but really high power moves. We're gonna look up Jonathan Cooper's old card right here and look at his traits, and what you're gonna see is he has the bull rush and the swim move trait on yes, meaning he's gonna use both of his moves. So that does affect his ranking for me. If he would have just had bull rush on yes, I would have placed him in the good tier, but because he's also gonna use his finesse moves, I'm gonna place him in the mid tier. And right after that, we get Chuba Hubbard right here, 81 speed running back. He has 82 excel, 83 break tackle as well. But again, at this point, it's just really the physical stats are just really lacking. And it's not like this card makes up for it anywhere else either. It's just, I feel like 81 speed at this point just really isn't ideal, especially when we have a 90 speed Devon A-Chain. For me, Chuba Hubbard is going to go ahead and be in this trash tier. And now right after that, final 83 right here, we get Paulson Adebo, 82 speed, 82 excel, does have 84 zone coverage, could potentially get it up to 85 with a strategy item, a little bit lower man and decent press as well with the 82. Honestly, I just feel like this card, again, from a physical stats standpoint, just not really ideal. Only 82 speed, 82 excel. For this card to even be decent, in my opinion, he would have had to hit like 90 zone or something. For me, this is going to be another card that is in the trash tier. And now we bump it on up to the 86 that have some built-on abilities right here. We got Chris Boswell. Now, Chris Boswell does have precision kicker, and he has 86 kick power. Jason Elam, after the team captain update, does have 88 kick power. I'm going to go ahead and place Chris Boswell in the great tier, and we're going to bump down Anders Carlson and Jamie Gillen. Yeah, Chris Boswell is like the second best kicker in the game. game, so gonna be great. And right after that, we get Will. This has to be a troll card, by the way. We got Will Clapp, and he has the built-on ability Tough Nut. Like, come on, man. But anyway, this card, 85 pass block power, 87 pass block finesse, 87 run block. I think he is great from a stat standpoint. Will Clapp, someone that's an easy addition to the great tier for me. And him and Austin Corbett on the same level, don't mind that at all. I think he's actually one of the better centers in the game. I just think Creed Humphrey is the best. And now right after that, we get Sam Darnold, and Sam Darnold has 72 speed, 86 throw power, and does hit all the accuracy thresholds as well. This is by no means a bad quarterback in the game. Like, he is really, really solid, just really lacking like mobility. And for me, Sam Darnold, I'm gonna place him on the same level as Daniel Jones. You can definitely say Daniel Jones is better. I just like the fact that he hits all the accuracy thresholds. Like, I think he is someone that you could use and see some success with. And right after that, we get Jermaine Johnson right here, and Jermaine Johnson has 84 speed, 87 excel, 82 block shed, and 86 power moves with 74 finesse moves. Jermaine Johnson is another card that we're gonna go ahead and check his traits right here, because we would only want the bull rush move on yes, and he does have the bull rush and spin move. So I do think he does have some things to make up for that. Like, his speed and excel is actually really nice. I still think he's a solid card in the game. Gonna place him in the good tier. All right, and after that, we got Trevon Moehrig right here, and this card is 6'3", 86 speed, 86 excel. But the reason why I actually really like this card is the fact that with the strategy item, you can get him up to 90 zone coverage, which I think is a major threshold in the game to hit. Now, what I will say is his play rec is a little bit lower, and also his speed and excel isn't crazy. I think if he was a little bit faster, he would have been a great card for me, but I'm gonna place him top in a good as well. I could see him argued great because he hits 90 zone. You know what? I'll slightly put him here. I will slightly put him in the great tier because 90 zone is a major threshold to hit. Now we get into the champions, and the first one we got right here is Jair Alexander, and Jair Alexander has 89 speed, 90 excel, 90 man coverage, 87 zone, 90 press with 85 play rec. From a core rating standpoint, I think he can be argued a top 3 corner spot in the game. What I will say though is I feel like they just did these cards a little bit dirty from an ability standpoint. Like, I don't think he's as good as Sneed, because Sneed can get like pick artists. And we're gonna go ahead and go to corner right here on mutt.gg, and who's top 3 corners in the game for me? Sneed number 1. I think Joey Porter Jr. is better than this card. And then after that, we get into a spot where it's like, can he be argued, right? I think that number 3 spot is up for debate still. And just looking at corner as a whole, I'd probably say Jair is my number 3 corner in the game. So Jair is going to go ahead and slightly make best of position for me. And now right after that, we get Eric Armstead, and Eric Armstead had 78 speed, 76 excel, really high power moves of 91, decent block shed, but lower finesse moves. So Eric Armstead is another card. We're going to go ahead and check his traits right here. And Eric Armstead, we would only want the bull rush move on yes. He has bull rush and swim move, meaning he's going to use his lower finesse moves. And for that reason, I think it takes him from like a great card to just like he's a good card. In my opinion, he's probably the worst 89 champion. And now right after that, we get Scary Terry McLaurin right here, and he has 89 speed, and he hits 85s for every single route running, 89 short, 88 medium, 89 deep. Now we're gonna go to mutt.gg again right here. We're gonna pull up receiver, and we're gonna see, is he a top 3 receiver? So people that I think are better: DK Metcalf, probably number 1. Jalen Waddle, I would say, is better. I would say Tyreek Hill is better as well. And then we get into cards like Xavier Worthy, Ramadunze. Like, I think this card, this Terry McLaurin, maybe you like him more than Waddle, but I'm going to say Terry McLaurin is a great receiver in the game. I do not think he is a top 3 one, but he is up there. He's definitely like in the meta receiver. He's one of the best. And now right after that, we get Eric Kendricks, and Eric Kendricks has 89 speed, 88 acceleration. That's where he really stands out from a linebacker spot, but he has 81 zone. So in my opinion, he's not really on Jerome Baker's level and also Troy Anderson's level. He's more similar to like Fred Warner, which Fred Warner is All-Pro. Fred does have a lot lower speed and excel, but he does make up for it with 85 zone. So in my opinion, I think he's more along that type of linebacker. I wish they would have made his zone a little bit better, but yeah, this is going to be another card that I think is in the great tier. Right after that, we get Kevin Zeitler, and this card has 90 pass block power, 90 pass block finesse, 90 run block. I mean, hitting 90 for all 3 of these is pretty crazy. And also, we can just go ahead and look at right guard as a whole right here. Does he have any competition? The answer is no. Like, he is by far and away the best right guard in the game. So Kevin is going to go ahead and be in this best of position for us. And now right after that, we get running back Jordan Mason right here. And Jordan Mason has 88 speed, 91 acceleration, really high trucking, really high break tackle, 89 carrying as well. When we compare him to the top end running backs, it's not like he gets running back apprentice or like spin cycle or any of these like abilities that can actually make the running back really, really good. They did him a little bit dirty from a speed standpoint too. It's not like it's bad by any means, but in my opinion, I don't think he's the best running back in the game. I would still say it's Devon A-Chain. I would just place him on this great level. He can be right by Isaiah Pacheco too. And I can even even see you saying Isaiah Pacheco is better than this card. Now, the last card we got right here is defensive tackle Vita Vea, and he is obviously a huge player model. 67 speed, 72 excel, has great block shed and power moves, lower finesse moves. So ending it off right here, Vita Vea is going to be someone that we do have to check his traits. Let's look at Vita Vea's old card, and what you're going to see is only the bull rush move on yes. Now, is he the best defensive tackle in the game with that 90 block shed, 90 power moves? I would say no. I think Vita Vea is a great card in the game. I do not think he's the best defensive tackle, especially because of like Mean Joe Green and some of the AKA players as well. I think getting that double or nothing X factor at DT is extremely valuable. But if I were to update my defensive tackle tier list today, I'd probably place him in the S tier alongside Mean Joe Green. I just do not think he is the best. So yeah, boys, this has been my thoughts on the Gridiron Guardian Part 2 drop. And let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know who you guys want to pick up today. Did you like the drop today? If you did, make sure to let me know down below in the comments. But if you guys did enjoy this video though, man, you enjoy content like this, want to stay up to date with everything that's the best here in Madden 25, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use some of these cards live on stream, we're going to be live streaming as soon as these cards come out around 1:30 p.m. Eastern, trying some of these cards out. So if you guys do want to see that, make sure to hit the noti bell here on YouTube. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.